Okay, this one's for painters. We're going for yellow ochre right now at Murdock Beach. We're about half an hour west of Port Angeles in Washington in the Olympic Peninsula. Lots of fossil concretions here, so there's plenty of those to pick up too, but as an artist you'll find an abundance of this. You could probably get like a 1 gallon bucket of it if you had all day out here. So I'm just going to walk around and show you. It's going to be the thing that has a very matte surface. There's no gloss to it whatsoever. So there's a piece I just picked up here. You're going to be able to scratch it with your fingernail because it's soft. To make paint, I don't know the exact formula. You mix oil with it, maybe another ingredient, and crush it up in like a mortar and pestle type situation. But so I'm doing this one-handed while I hold the phone, but you can see a little bit came off of my fingernail there. So that's your test. And there's some other brown rocks out here, but there's only one that looks like, it's almost like chocolate covered raisins or something with the cocoa powder on the surface. That's the best way I can describe it. There's gonna be big ones, small ones, but it is soft, so the ocean's gonna weather it down pretty well. So keep that in mind. When they're wet, they're gonna be more like this. Watch. You can almost bust them apart just with your fingernail. Either that or I'm Thor, one of the two. But again, I've just been wet. So we're only a minute and a half into this video and I've already got that many of them. So there's brown. I did see a red one up in the parking lot, but I've been combing for a while and I haven't really seen any more red ones down here. I don't know if this is brown or yellow ochre, but it is abundant here. So as an artist, come on out. Where you hike in is literally just right here. So it's a 5-minute hike in. The part you park right there. Super easy hike. Can't get any easier. And I mean that, and you just walk down to the beach and it's readily abundant here. Just make sure you watch the tide though. The tide matters because when the tide comes up, it'll come all the way up to these logs and you won't be able to hunt for it. The low tide today was at 6 a.m. and I think high tide is like 6 p.m. and right now it's maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock or something and we still got space. So so just be aware of that though. If you come down at low tide, it's gonna be better. You'll see all these bugs jumping around from the tide coming up and they have to get to dry ground. Anyway, so that's about all you need to know. If it scratches with your fingernail, that's the difference between it and the other brown rocks. If it's not ochre, your fingernail won't be able to scratch it. And again, once you oil it, saturate it, it's gonna break down just like the one that was wet that I showed you that was out by the water.